What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Really Good Coffee Podcast, the show where we talk about all things coffee related while I drink a cup of coffee. It has been a long time. It's been a very long time since I've done one of these podcasts. I missed it. I really missed doing these. Although it's just me now, I missed having that sort of line of communication with all of you. I also felt this past year and 3 months since I've officially taken over Maiden Coffee Roasters as the CEO and owner that I had to act as if as a business owner would. I had this pretty big insecurity that I felt mostly because I had to take out a $127,000 loan to purchase this business with about $23,000 of my own money. And I was nervous, which is understandable. But what I've come to realize through this entire process is that I want to be able to have some sort of line of communication with you guys. So hopefully this podcast can serve as a way for you to get some sort of insight into what I'm going through with this business. Just different issues that I may run into during the week. I'm going to do this on a weekly basis and just sort of recap what we've done and so sort of the problems that I've run into, the solutions that I've come up with, or that I plan on coming up with, sort of previous thoughts or ideas that I had, and just go through everything that I am experiencing with this. It's just going to sort of be like a documentation of the different challenges that I might face or successes that I might have, and hopefully one day I can look back on this and see the progress that I've made throughout this entire process. And again, hopefully you guys can take something away from this and hopefully apply it to your own personal perspectives on a business that you're looking to start up or a passion project that you want to pursue. And yeah, so I'm just going to go over some stats from this past week. Maiden Coffee Roasters is a weekly roast to order coffee roastery. We averaged 615 pounds of coffee a week last year in 2023. If you do the math, that comes out to be about a little over 30,000 pounds of coffee a year. And hopefully this year we do more. This past week we did about 817 pounds of coffee, which is a good week for us. January through March is our slow season. Because we are a smaller coffee roastery, we're based at the Jersey Shore. So again, what comes with that is most of our clients are on the Jersey Shore as well, which is both a good and bad thing. The summertime is our busy season because that's just when the area gets busy. But that means the wintertime is pretty slow for us. So one of my short-term goals is to build up our clientele so that we can have more business in areas like Philadelphia and New York, so we can kind of even out those slower months and just stay pretty consistent throughout the year. So I have about 3 employees. I have all of them are part-time. They help me out with shipping and deliveries. I am the coffee roaster. I am the head of customer success. I am the sales representative, which I haven't had much time to do at all because I've just been roasting and doing day-to-day operations, putting out about 20 fires a week. I'm not exaggerating. That happens. I'm pretty sure any business owner can attest to that. I wear about 10 different hats right now, which again comes with owning a small business, and I enjoy it. I really do like what I do. I hope to one day grow this to the point where I can take on a more clear role within my company, and I can start bringing people on to sort of outsource a lot of our projects or just sort of the jobs that I'm doing right now to those people. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with everything. just to give you a brief background, if you have been a listener to me in the past and have listened to this podcast in the past, this is going to be a little bit of a different structure. And I know you've probably heard this story 1,000 times, so I'll make it brief for any new person that might be listening. I started off this business in 2020 with a coffee reviewing channel on Instagram. I was reviewing coffees to actually build up my following to pursue a DJ career. And what I realized pretty soon into that is I like coffee a lot better. And I went to school for music, and I just whatever. I didn't like DJing, and I was also bartending at the time at Porta in Asbury Park. And although I appreciate everything they've ever done for me and the money that I was able to make to live, because it was good money, I wanted something else, and I knew I was going to be my own boss, and I knew I wanted to have my own business, and this just seemed to be the clearest answer. So I was looking to take the next step in this coffee passion project that I was pursuing. I was telling everyone that I wanted to start roasting. I bought an electric roaster off of Alibaba. I had my friend illegally install a 220 volt outlet in the rental property I was living at in Long Branch, and I had him do it in a way where he could literally just rip it out of the wall as soon as we left that house, which he did. He did it legally, I think. We didn't cause any fires or anything like that, but, that's just what we had to do, and that's what I had to do to figure it all out. So that's what I was doing at the time. I ran into this one guy who I knew that was involved in the business. He was the previous owner of Made in Coffee Roasters. He mentioned that they were selling the company, and so I applied for an SBA loan, a small business loan. It took about 9 months total. It's an excruciating process for anyone that has been involved with the bank. I'm sure they understand where I'm coming from on this one. If you ever get a loan from a bank, just know every single day, pretty much every day, they're going to tell you, we are almost there, you're almost getting the funding, we just need one more piece of information on you. Just know that when you go into this process, it's probably going to take about a year, and you're going to have to dig up every single piece of information on your life so that you can give them the sense of security in giving you this money. Because especially if you don't have any real experience within the industry, which I thought I did by working in a restaurant, turns out I didn't, you have to bring up every single piece of information that can help you get that loan. It's tough. It is tough at the time. Yeah, it was just difficult. We don't have to harp on that. But I did it. On January 20th of 2023, the deal was closed. I paid out the owners. I became the official chief executive officer and owner of the company, and now I'm about a year and 3 months in. And again, I really do enjoy this, and I want to build up this brand in a way where I can have this line of communication with all of you. Any questions that you might have or any sort of insight that you want me to go in on, I definitely understand a little bit more than I know last year, but I'm not an expert, and I always want to be just continually trying to learn more about this. Please let me know. You can contact me through our Instagram at Made in Coffee, or through my first Instagram, which is Really Good Coffee Reviews. Let me know any sort of thing you want to learn about this industry. I will be happy to provide you with anything that I know or any sort of topic you want me to go over. And I'd be happy to, give it my best shot. So again, if you stuck with me through this entire process, I really appreciate it. I hope you continue to tag along and stick with me and see where we go with this. And for any new listener as well, thank you for tuning in. I know every single person and their mother seems to have a podcast right now, and my goal with this is to just be as transparent and honest about my experience throughout this whole process, so that hopefully all of you can maybe gain something from it. So thank you again, and I will talk to you soon.